Hey everyone, Retire on Dividends here. Today is Sunday, May 26th, and today we'll go through the weekly recap on the Defiance ETFs. For those of you that are new to the channel or new to this series, basically I cover some of the high yielding ETFs from Defiance and cover how they did for the week. So this is the Defiance website. It's defianceetfs.com. So their their biggest fund is QQQY, which this is a fund that does daily options on the NASDAQ. And as you can see, it has a 66% yield. So how do they do that? Well, they sell puts in the money on a daily basis. And they hope that the market can either stay flat, move down a little bit, or move up a little bit. Obviously, it could also move up a lot and still win. But the ideal situation is these funds work great in a flat market. But again, it works great in a green market. But again, these are they only go as far, just a little in the money, enough that you would expect the index to move up with it. So there's a couple things here. Obviously the website shows some information. So this is QQQY. It shows their holdings. Obviously, like I said, they sell puts and they don't own anything outright except treasuries and some bond, money market funds. And they earn interest on all that money. So right now you can see they have a put on the NASDAQ, 18,830. And here's a whole bunch of information, 19A notices that tells you whether or not they would pay return on capital. Here's their distributions. Their next distribution should be announced on May 31st, that's coming up. So that tells me I'll have to do an estimate pretty soon. And all right, so let's get to the spreadsheet. Wow, I didn't even think about when is the 31st? Damn, I gotta get moving soon. All right, so let's go to the spreadsheet. So here's the funds. Here's a quick recap. So QQQY, JEPY, they launched in September of 2023. IWMY launched the next month in October. TRES came out in January of 24. SPYT came out in March of 24, and USOY just came out May 9th. So these are the 6 funds that I will cover. Some perform way better than others. So let's just see how we're doing. All right, so here is QQQY. All right, so we ended off, last week doing pretty good, right? Last week we ended up, I think, with around 68 cents. So for this past week, they got 4 cents, 2 cents, 2 cents, and then 7 cents. So this is 4 straight days of income, okay? And that's great. So why is there 4 days? Well, basically because, they already made Monday's move on the Friday before. They sell puts into the following day. But either way, that's unbelievable. So they went from 68 cents to 83 cents. So we still basically have another week, right? Until deck date. So if they have another really good week, just like this, we could be up $1, right? And what did QQQY pay last month? If I go to the dividends here, QQQY paid 85 cents last month. So guess what? Right now, they made 83 cents for the month. So if they pay out 83 cents, there is no aversion, all right? There is no taking from capital this month, right? And if they make $1 and they pay 83 cents, guess what? We got some capital gains, baby. Again, it's been a rough, I'll say, couple months with these funds, right? Because they haven't been making enough to pay out. And obviously, we still have another week, so I may be talking way too soon and jinxing it. But, we have to appreciate, the good you know, the good progress when it comes here. So this is amazing progress. You know, again, they're selling puts, and last week they made money every single day. All right. And if we go back through the month, QQQY, since the last X date, how many days did they lose money? Let's see. Not one day did they lose money. So they made money every single day. Unbelievable. All right, so QQQY is up 83 cents per share. Total return from inceptions, this does not include dividend reinvestment. They are up 10.22%. So great job, QQQY. I'm happy, very happy to see that. All right, JEPY, let's see how they did from the last video. It looks like the last video kind of cut off around 59 cents, okay? So they gained 3 cents, and then they lost 2, and then they lost 6, and then they gained 4, okay? So overall, they lost a penny for the week, so they went down a penny. That's all right. They're still up 58 cents for the month. So if you look, last month they paid 76 cents, which I thought was honestly pretty high. So let's say they have a good week next week, they make like 65 cents, you know, total. That's good. That's a good payment, right? That's a solid payment. So let's hope for a good week next week. But even if they paid 58 cents, so I think it wasn't that long ago that they paid 58. They paid 55 cents the month before. So, I mean, as far as we're concerned for JEPY, they've already made enough. So did QQQY. They both already made enough to give us our payment that we would be pretty happy with. Again, you may not be as happy with this JEPY payment, but still pretty damn good. And it's all income, baby. All premium income. Show me the money. Total return on JEPY, it's up 9.46%. All right. And that's, again, without dividends reinvested. That's with taking the dividends as cash. So it's with the capital gains. Obviously, there's no capital gains overall, but it's with that loss plus the dividends paid out. So they're up 9.46% from inception. All right, let's talk about IWMY. IWMY, it's either, you know, really good or really bad. I'm trying to get rid of that stupid tab. All right, so where did we end off last week? We ended off, looks like, at around 80. Well, we had a weird week, flat week, huh? At least the spreadsheet's working. Yesterday, I tried to make this video, and the spreadsheet was like NA, NA, NA on everything. And I know I should have if errors down below, so it's blank, but who the hell has time for that? All right, so, damn, IWMY, what happened, man? We were up 86 cents month to date on IWMY last week, which was absolutely amazing. And last week, we had a day where we lost 29 cents. Wow. What happened to the Russell, man? So that pushed us down to 57 cents for the month. Again, we're still in the positive, but that was a damaging day. Damaging. Because you see, like, we don't really earn that much per day, right? We had an 18-cent day, 12-cent day, you know, so we can lose, you know, 2-3 days worth in one day easily. All right, so that day sucked, but at least we got 10 cents back the next day, so the damage wasn't too severe. So we are up 67 cents for the month on IWMY. Again, it's not fantastic, but it's still pretty good because IWMY, they're going to pay over $1. That's what they do. They paid $1.41 last month. They paid $1.07 the month prior. So they'll probably be in the lower dollar range. Although who the hell knows? They didn't really make money last month. They paid $1.41. So, but at least right now we're up to 67 cents. Inception to date, total return, 11.64%. So that's pretty solid stuff right there. So great job to the big three. They're killing it. IWMY, not as good as the other two, but you'll get there. I know you'll have a couple good days, and hopefully we'll have some nice progress. All right, TRES. Well, again, guys, I don't know why I covered this fund, but they lost 12 cents as of the last video. And then this past week, they lost 4 cents. They lost a penny. They got 4 cents back. Hallelujah. But then they lost 3 cents. So now they're down 16 cents for the month. Total return, they're down 11.24%. This fund is not performing well. I have nothing further to say on that. SPYT is, let's see where we left off from the last week. Looks like they left off, what, 97 cents? Last video? I don't even remember. Yeah, last video, they left off with 97 cents and kind of a flat week because they gained 3, then they lost 4. They lost 9, and then they gained 8. So it pushed down 2 cents. They're at a 95-cent gain. But guess what, guys? Guess what? What do they pay? What do they pay? Can they afford to pay what they pay? Absolutely. They pay freaking 32 cents. They pay 34 cents. So this is looking like it's going to be a solid performing fund so far. Total return, they are up 3.06%. Like to see that. So good job, SPYT. USOY. All right, USOY, what do you got? What do you got for us? You better step it up, USOY. You rookie. All right, month-to-date income, 29 cents as of last week. And then this past week came and we got destroyed. We lost 13 cents. We lost 29 cents. We lost 4 cents. And then at least we ended the week in a positive. We got back 25 cents. So we got pushed back into the positive. However, USOY has only made 8 cents for the month. So a good time to buy this fund was on the 22nd or the 23rd because it was in the $19 range. But either way, USOY, I don't know what they're going to pay, but they only made 8 cents and they have a week to make some more money. You know, they got to make that first payment good, make some noise, right? Who's going to want to buy USOY if they don't pay? And right now, they're not making that great of money, but at least they're in the positive. All right, total return, they're up 0.4% from inception. Summary, again, this is a tab I cover when they actually pay the distributions, so I won't cover that. Monday recap, we'll go over on Tuesday since the market is closed on Monday. But who is the largest fund? Well, it's still QQQY, IWMY. You know, a little slow to catch it, but it's IWMY second, and then JEPY. But USOY is coming up, and then SPYT is. Oh no, USOY didn't move actually. SPYT is coming up, 15 million. So that'll keep growing. I think whatchamacallit, Sylvia Jablonski at Defiance said if that hits like 40 million, they may make another fund, like the QQQT fund, which they did file for. So they have, you know, IWMT and QQQT. That's a possible option, which, again, it's another index type option with a similar strategy to SPYT. So if you like SPYT, those funds will probably be perfect for you, you know. And then owning like SPYT is what? The S&P, right? JEPY is the S&P. So owning those two, yes, you're owning both the S&P, but if you own both, you can average your yield together, have hopefully some capital positive performance on one, you know, and the higher yield from the other. So it's kind of a good offset. Either way, though, nothing more to talk about here. But, you know, the moral of the story is we're finally having a pretty good month, all right? So really quick recap. QQQY has made 68 cents for the month. JEPY has made 58 cents for the month. IWMY has made 67 cents. TRES has lost 16 cents. SPYT has made 95 cents. And USOY has made 8 cents. So, like I said, pretty good week. TRES never has a good week, so I'm not really counting that. So overall, like I said, a pretty good week. And like I said, ex-dividend date is coming up May 31st. What is that? Is that the Friday? I don't even know. But I'll get an estimate video out. Again, my estimates on these funds are just a guess, pure guess, based on what they made. They're going to pay what they want to pay. It doesn't matter what they make. You just hope they make somewhere, you know, in the positive area. You hope they make more than what they pay, but that's not easy, you know, but it could happen. And it could happen this month. So I'll get my estimate out this week. Look out for that. Maybe sooner than later. I'll have to see how this, I don't know how it lines up with the work week and baseball and everything. But if you want truly accurate estimates, Max Convexity will have that because he tracks this in detail like I used to way back in the day. because what they do is they actually pay extrinsic income. So each premium, I'm just showing the overall premium changes, overall change in the NAV. But he actually breaks it down and has a better idea of what they're actually going to pay. So if you want a closer estimate, you would go to his channel, because he does good work. He's like the options guru. So go show him some love. So anyway, guys, as always, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are just for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. It was a really good week, really good month so far. So let's all be happy as Defiance holders. If you're one of those people that just doesn't understand why people would own these funds. Oh, look at that. See the NAs? See? The spreadsheet, man, it's cursed. I swear. Maybe there's just too much data going on. I'm glad it worked when I needed it. But look at the total return. NA. I don't get it. But whatever. But like I said, yeah, a lot of people just don't understand, because they look at the stock price. They say, oh my God, it only goes down. You're just wasting your money. I mean, they don't understand income. A lot of people just don't understand income funds. So instead of being so negative right away, why not just sit back and think about, okay, what is the point of this fund? And if you understand the point of the fund, what it's trying to do, I think it'll make a little more sense, all right? And I get it from the outside looking in. It's like, yeah, okay, this is garbage, right? There's no way. But if you actually understand what they're doing, this makes perfect sense, all right? And I don't know, I keep rambling, but a lot of people ask me, why I'm in this fund. I'm not retired, right? Me, personally, I'm not retired. Why would I buy into this fund? Again, my personal situation, I'm creating an income source. I'm creating a source of income from the capital that I have in my portfolio that will yield me 40% at all times. I may or may not use it, but the point is, it's my emergency income. Right now, I haven't had to use it, but I'm just currently building it up and up and up. And should something happen, I have this income source. I don't have only, my job income source, right? I don't only have the YouTube income source, but I also have this high yield dividend income source. So I have, 3 different income sources at the moment. And that's why I do it. All right. I don't want it locked up. I mean, a lot of people, I get it. They have their money in retirement funds. It's awesome. But, I don't have money just lying around. I need to make other income sources to help us pay the bills, to help us, live our lives. This crap is expensive nowadays. So I need the income now, not later, not when I'm an old fart. All right. But that's why I do it, if you guys are wondering. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll do, like I said, a Tuesday recap. So look out for that. I have a Monday video coming out on Roundtail Monday morning, 6:30. I'm going to try to get a FEPI video out today, if I can make it right after this video. And I'll launch it later today. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Keyword, if you made it through the end of the video, what is the key word? Keyword, man. Keyword. How about what the hell, TRES? Or you could say what the heck, TRES, if you don't want to say hell. But what's up with TRES? Something like that. Because TRES, again, I don't know enough about TRES, but what the hell, TRES? That's a good keyword. Maybe, I don't know. So if you made it this far, you can leave it in the comments below. Like something about TRES. Say whatever you want about TRES, but it never makes money. So, and you can comment something like that, or you can just explain why TRES sucks, right? Maybe it's a good fund. It just sucks now. But anyway, I'm done yapping. Enjoy the rest of your day or whenever you're watching this, and I will talk to you later.